Dylan, coming into this one, you guys have 3 wins out of your last 4 games. As this team is continuing to grow its game, what are you seeing out of the confidence you guys have offensively in being able to generate goals and have a strong offense?
I think it's just every line kind of playing the right way. Like just try to stay level-headed. I mean, we've been talking about this homestand for a while, so I think it's important for us to take advantage of it.
What are you seeing out of this team when it comes to the defensive side, especially in these close games when you don't want to give up any goals and you want to keep that lead that you guys have had?
Yeah, I thought we've done a better job of that. Even last game, they probably outplayed us, but obviously it starts with Veggie. I mean, when our goalies play well, then they give us a chance to win. But I thought finding ways to win when maybe you don't feel your best or you don't play your best is important too.
When it comes to your game away from the puck, how have you seen that develop throughout your career so far?
I think it's better, yeah. I think I've gotten faster. I think that helps, just jumping into holes and, creating space for myself and opportunities when I do that, but also other guys, I think, drawing coverage. So I think as I've gotten faster and a better skater, it's improved.
This is the 3rd time you guys are playing the Blues this year. They're a team that can be very physical. They're a team that you guys know quite a bit. What are your main focuses when you're facing them tonight?
Just play our game, play hard. I think they played last night or a couple nights ago and didn't have their best game, so we know that they'll be hungry, and the games are usually pretty tight between us, and going down the stretch, I think it'll be close in the standings. So this is a big game, but just make sure we're ready for it.
Hello, good morning. A little bit like this game, we have a few game time decisions, so we'll have a final roster just before the game. So it is what it is.
I was talking with Dylan Guenther a little bit about some of the ways that this team is finding ways to win and how they're staying in these close games. What are you seeing out of your team when it is these tight games and they are able to be successful?
Yeah, I think there's certainly a level of confidence was growing. Confidence coming from the focus being performing and having the composure and the grit in those situations. And I think the guys are doing a good job. I think it's growing in us, and that's like I said, we have to stay even keel. We need to stay humble. We have a lot of work ahead of us. We're happy to be home, but that doesn't. It's still NHL, and it's still a grind every night.
What do you want to see from Kyler Yamamoto to get back in the lineup more frequently?
Yeah, that's a really good question, actually, because I think he's playing really well. I think it's I actually just had that conversation with him. It's a matter of having the right mix for us in the lineup, and that is we try to have different style of player, bring different stuff, because to be honest, it's not totally fair to him, because I think his level of plays is pretty good. And you saw it last game, and with 2-3 minutes to go, he was on the ice, so that showed a little bit the trust we have in him. But in order to have the right mix in our team, we have other guys as well to perform right now. I think if you look throughout our lineup, especially our bottom 6. I have not much to say about those guys. I have not much complaint. Everybody's playing hard, playing well. So I think it's a matter of having a mix for us.
What have you thought of the way that Krause has kind of helped elevate Keller and Schmaltz's play? It seemed that last game, especially in the first period, that they were really dominating the offensive zone. Yeah, they did. There's a little bit of layers of that. I think Kelson Schmaltz has been really good in terms of possession, and throughout the year, if you look at all their numbers, it's there. There's another layer to say what Crosser is touching right now is doing good with it. Play with Boehner and Kargs, they were really good. Played with Aids and Gutter, they were really, really good. And now I'm playing with Schmaltzy and Kelson, they're really good. I think it's a matter for us to try to create chemistry and have a little bit of everything on every lines. You know what I mean? It's obviously with Schmaltzy, Kelson, and JJ together, it's 3 players with similar qualities. And Crosser and Aids with Gunner, Crosser and Aids have similar qualities as well. So try to have a mix on every line. That's a little bit was the rationale behind that.
that change. And you want to have good skill on your top six, but you need as well to have that grind, that net presence, that forecheck, that awareness defensively. So we like the mix a little bit better that way. That line clicked really well, so we'll see where we're going.
Kind of on that same theme, especially with the bottom six, I know you touched on Tanev's performance after the game the other night. When he's at his best, what is his it factor?
He has experience. He brings an intensity. His forecheck is really good. His detail, his block shot. But I think the intangible in the game when he's playing with the composure he has right now. Because composure doesn't mean you're passive. He is really aggressive. He had on Booter's goal, he was on the ice. He was in the blue paint. He was battling for it. He made simple decisions throughout the game. He had several block shots, several hits. I think he brings, when I was talking earlier about a mix, you need to have a mix on your team. I think he brings an element, a flavor to our team.
Coach, it seems like for every goal or offensive play Dylan Guenther makes, there's 10 or 12 really good reads or defensive plays. Yeah. So aside from just the brain that he possesses, is there anything about his game, because you've seen it from the start, that allows him to be so impactful without and away from the puck?
Yeah, there's what you know. There's a difference between knowledge and wisdom. There's the IQ is definitively something help him a lot, but as well he has the will. He has the desire to be good in that aspect. There's nothing better for him than scoring goal. He loves to score goal or creating offense, but he takes a lot of pride of his back check or he's having a good stick defensively or doing all those details. He has that, he doesn't do it because he has to do it. He does he's doing it, more he likes it. And if you experience bring that in life, there's an elite player in the league this year, was probably top 5 in the world, who had an interview and he was saying that. He was saying, earlier in my career, I was doing it because I was asked to do it, because I had to do it. He said, now I actually enjoy doing it. And actually looking at how can I be better and how can I use my stick better and how can I improve my read. And he said, for probably the first 10 years of my career, I didn't look at these on clip by myself. He said that was not my level of interest, but that's a little bit what experience bring. At some point, you start to understand, okay, it's not just something I have to do. It's fun as well. It can be really fun. So I think Gunnar has that in him. He wants to be good on both sides of the puck. And, there's certain player, and every team is the same. When they ask you a question, it's about one side of the ice. Gunnar asks you a question about both sides of the ice. Sometimes he will ask you a question. He will come back, hey, on the diesel, what you want me to do in that situation? Here, there's 2 guys. Well, how do you want me to react? Where do you want me to push the play and stuff like that? It's not you don't have 22 players in your team who ask you those questions.
Just what stands out most about the Blues and the takeaways from when you guys previously played them this year?
They play hard. They're heavy on puck, and their rush is really good as well. I think they always have number up ice. They're tough to defend off the rush. The other thing is they defend their net front and their D zone pretty good. I think it's kind of a team when they play their A game. They're extremely hard to get inside and to have clean looks. So even in the game, we had a game early in the season where we won by a high score, but we didn't have a lot of scoring chance. We just made good with the scoring chance we had. We had around 10 scoring chance, so that was not like we had a festival there. That was not that. They're pretty stingy when they're on their game.
I'm curious, have you noticed the whistling that's been going on at Delta Center, and is it disruptive?
If you say so. If you say so. It is what it is, but we had a few comments on the bench. The guys were talking about that, but it is what it is.
So power play 2 has been a lot better since Shundersy got back.
Yeah.
Does it make a difference having a right shot there versus a left shot like Nate Schmidt that was there today? Yes, it does. But at the same time, I think it's
Durs is doing a really good job on the power play. You know, he has that. You know, offense is you have skill, you have IQ, but as well, let's talk about OV example. He wants to score. He is really passionate about scoring goals. He had that in him. I think you need to have that offensively to be an elite player. And when talk about Gunner, he wants to shoot the puck. He doesn't take a shot because the right play right now is to take a shot. He try to go through everybody. He really wants. And Durs is the same offensively. He really wants to make the difference. And when it works, everybody's happy. When it doesn't, you can pay for it. But he has an impact offensively. Thanks, everyone.